Hey guys, in this video I will show you an amazing update that came up in the new Premiere 2026. Yes, Premiere, because it's not Premiere Pro anymore. Now, using masks in Premiere with the help of artificial intelligence is just amazing, and I will show you now. Before, we used to do the masks here in opacity. We had few more options here to do the mask. They are not here anymore. Now we have it here. If we press it and hold it, we're gonna see all the options that we used to have. Ellipse mask tool, rectangle, the pen, but now we have object mask tool. I'm gonna talk about this because we already saw this in the previous versions of Premiere. So now we're gonna do this, okay? Object mask. We're gonna select it, and we have to see here in effect controls, we have unassigned masks. We have to touch it. We have to be selecting this so that the mask is gonna work. And look at this magic. We just come towards the girl and you can see that it's already selected. This is incredible. But now you will tell me, Mario, but the mat here, the yoga mat is still not selected and the bottle of water is not selected. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click here in the plus button. We're gonna select the bottle and we're gonna select the mat. Maybe here also the rope a little bit. And now we have everything selected how it's supposed to be. As you see here, I didn't go to the first frame. So what we have to do to track the whole mask is come here to the object mask that we just created, and we come here where you have the two triangles opposite to each other, and we just click here and it's gonna start to select, as you can see here, and as you can see the video is working. It's selecting all the frames forward, but then it's gonna come back here where we started and select the frames all the way to the back, so the whole video is gonna be properly tracked. Now, what we can do here, because we have already the mask done, and this is actually amazing because I did a video how to put the text, and it was so difficult before. Artificial intelligence did everything now. So we're gonna click Alt or Command, and holding it, we're gonna duplicate the video. Now we're gonna put it up. So what we're gonna do is in the video here below, the main video, we're gonna erase this mask. As you can see here, object mask, okay? We're gonna erase it. There you go. Now, we're gonna put the eye here so we don't see this video. We're looking at the video on the top now, okay? This video on the top, as you can see, we still have the mask here. But what we want to do, because the mask is here under unassigned masks, we want to assign it to something. Okay, we're gonna take the mask and put it in opacity like we used to do before. Look what happened. Now it's a mask and everything else is disappearing. So now that we have this, we're going to actually create a text, and let's put masks. And now we're gonna select the text, pressing Control. I don't know if you knew, but pressing Control, you move the text and you can see these red lines. These are guidelines. Now this is the center. We can leave it there. But we're gonna put the mask in the middle, and look what it happened. But you will say, yeah, but what's with the background? Don't worry. Remember that we click on the eye here, so this video is not visible. If we unclick it, now we can see actually that the word masks is there. I think that could be the thumbnail for this video. Now let's go to the next one. In this case, we have a video that is kind of like exposed in the wrong place. The girl here is actually not that exposed. It's not correct. So let's change this, okay? Let's select the video. Let's come here to color. Now what we can do is to add exposure. Let's get crazy. 2.0 exposure, okay? Let's go to our workspace. So I will show you what we can do. Okay, now we're gonna go and we're gonna create. Remember, you have to select here first. Select an assigned mask. And then we're gonna create the same mask, okay? Object mask. And then we're gonna select her, and that was pretty good. We don't need to add anything, it's already done. And by the way, if you are using a lot of red around her or red in the whole scene, and it's gonna be uncomfortable to use this red color to show you the mask, you can come here and you can change the colors like to green or to cyan or to blue, whatever the color you want. But normally red is very well known already when we edit, right? So we're gonna stick with red. Again, I did it in the middle, so we're going to come here to the mask and we're going to track back and forward. So we just give it time to Premiere to do what it has to do, and it's done. So what we're gonna do, because we just created a mask that is masking her, right? So we're gonna come here to the mask and we're gonna pull it and put it in Lumetri color, and that's it. And now look how it is. She's very well exposed. You have to explore. You have to open Premiere and start to explore. Premiere, remember, it's not Premiere Pro, it's Premiere now. Let's go to the last example. In this case, we have this lady. We're gonna do the opposite, okay? We come here, we go to color, and we're gonna underexpose. Now we go back to our workspace and we're going to create a mask. We are going to click here and go to object again, and we select the girl. And that's it. And now we're gonna track forward and just leave Premiere to do its job. Perfect. So what we're going to do now, we're gonna take the mask and we're gonna put it in Lumetri. So now what just happened? And now what is underexposed is just her, because that's the mask. But no, we're gonna come back to the mask, and here you see inverted. So we're gonna click there, and now it's the opposite. So now we select it so you can see now she is more exposed than the background. You know, we did the opposite of the previous video. This is just to show you how many things you can do, you know. What we can do here is we're gonna duplicate this video. We're gonna come to the top. We're going to take this mask, object mask that we did, and we're gonna select and click Ctrl C, and we're gonna come to opacity and we're gonna put Ctrl V. So we just create another mask, but now in opacity. But we don't want it to be inverted. We want her to be now selected. So we're gonna unclick inverted, and now in the top video we have her selected. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna put the same text that we used before, and now we have also our text there, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Guys, what do you think about this new update? Let me know in the comments. Until next week.